Ever seen bullies pick the wrong target? A new black girl rolls into school, and these jerks come at her hard. Taunts, threats, thinking she's an easy mark. Big mistake. They don't know she's a brutal fighter, trained to take down anyone. What happens when they push her too far? Meet Aisha, a 16-year-old black girl, new to Westview High in a small Texas town, June 2025. She's quiet, keeps to herself, just moved from the city. Picture this school. Red brick, long halls, lockers banged up, a sunny courtyard with kids laughing, eating lunch. Classrooms buzz, chalk dust, desks creaking, teens chatting. Outside, there's a track, a field, birds chirping, sun hot. Aisha's here to start fresh. New classes, new shot, backpack slung over one shoulder, hair in braids, eyes sharp. Here's the crew. Aisha's got grit, tough, smart, but chill, loves sketching in her notebook. Her mom, Lena, a nurse, strong and kind, pushes Aisha to shine. Her little brother, Kai, 10, all energy, looks up to her. Her pal Jamal, a lanky kid, funny, sticks by her, knows her from back home. Teachers like Ms. Carter, young, fair, try to help. Then come the bullies. Trent, big, loud, thinks he runs the school. Kaylee, snarky, always sneering. And Brad, sly, eggs him on. They've got a crew, picking on anyone new or different. Westview High's busy. Hallways packed, bells ringing, kids rushing to math or gym. The courtyard's alive, tables, chatter, soda cans clinking. Aisha walks in, head up, but feels eyes, some curious, some cold. She's black, new, and some kids stare too long. She wants to blend in, ace her classes, draw in peace. Lunch is chill, sitting with Jamal, munching chips, laughing at his jokes. Miss Carter nods, you got this, Aisha. But Trent's watching, Kaylee whispering, Brad grinning. They've ruled this place, shoving kids, mocking names, no one stops him. Aisha's quiet, but something's in her. Strength, fire, hidden deep. Trouble's brewing, and these bullies don't see her coming. Aisha's new. First week at Westview High. She keeps her head down in class, notebook open, scribbling fast, trying to blend in. The hallways are chaos. Kids shove past, laughter echoing, lockers slamming like gunshots. Aisha moves quietly, braids swinging, eyes locked on the floor. Then Trent spots her. Big guy. Walks like he owns the place. Loud voice, louder ego. Hey, new girl you lost, he barks. Kaylee, leaning against a locker with her perfect smirk, throws in, go back where you came from. Brad, class clown with a cruel streak, chimes in, yeah, you don't fit in here. The words hit hard. Aisha's stomach knots. She feels heat in her face, anger and shame all tangled up. She clenches her jaw, breathes through it. She does not answer, just grabs her lunch tray and finds a seat next to Jamal. He gives her a look, half sympathy, half warning. Aisha, they're jerks. Shake it off. She nods, but it stings. Bad. Next day, it gets worse. Trent shoulder checks her in the hallway. Move, girl. Kaylee walks by with a whisper that cuts. What's with the hair? Jungle style. Brad tosses her pencil down the hallway. Oops. Fetch. Kids around her snicker. Some glance her way, then quickly away. Pretend they didn't see. Aisha's fists tighten. Her body screams to fight. But she's learned. Words hit harder when left unanswered. She keeps walking. Ms. Carter, her English teacher, notices. You okay? Aisha doesn't stop. Yeah. Her voice is quiet, but her pulse is hammering in her ears. She's been through worse. City blocks, tough schools, nights where you had to watch your back. But here she wanted peace. Just school, just classes, just art. Nothing more. At lunch, Trent's crew circles her table like sharks. Loud voices, fake laughs. You don't belong here, newbie, Trent says, leaning in close. Jamal shifts beside her, ready but silent. Aisha does not rise to it. She just eats, one bite at a time. That afternoon, her little brother Kai hears something on the bus. Some boys were talking bad about you, he says as they walk home. Why they mean? She hugs him tight. Just noise, Kai. Don't worry about it. But inside, her blood is fire. It does not stop. One morning, she finds the words "go away" scrawled across her locker in red marker. Trent grins from across the hall. Kaylee whispers to a group of girls, "She's trouble, spread the word." Brad trips her in gym class. When she falls, wind knocked out of her, he laughs. Clumsy much. Some kids help her up. Others just watch. Aisha gets quieter, but her sketchbook doesn't. Her drawings grow darker, angrier. Bold strokes, sharp edges. She channels everything, rage, pain, isolation, into her art. Jamal notices. "They've bullied everyone before you," he says. "You're just their new target." She shrugs, but his words don't soothe. Because it's not just bullying, it's hate, plain and loud. At home, she tells her mom, "Lena, they won't stop." Lena cups her face, eyes firm. "You're strong, baby. Shtantad. Don't let them break you." Aisha tries. She does. But the threats start to change. Trent's voice, low and sharp, corners her in the hallway. "Meet us after class. Or else." No laugh this time. No crowd. Just warning. Aisha says nothing, but her heart drums fast. Her breath shortens. The air feels thick, like something's about to snap. Whispers follow her now. A few students give her a look, a quiet kind of support maybe, but no one speaks up. And the fire inside her, it's rising. She wants to keep it together. She came here for school, for her art, for a fresh start. Not fights, but she's being pushed, and something's got to give. Aisha walks the halls of Westview High like it is a battlefield. Every corner holds a threat. Every class change feels like a countdown. She keeps her eyes forward, backpack tight, trying to move fast. But Trent's crew is always there. "You're done, new girl." Trent shouts across the hall one morning, voice booming. Kaylee sneers from her locker. "Freak, leave our school." Brad balls up paper and throws it at her head. "Trash. Just like you." Aisha keeps walking, teeth clenched so tight her jaw aches. Her chest burns, rage twisting with hurt. Racism, ugly and raw, in every word they hurl. She swallows it down. Again, Jamal catches up with her between periods. "They're like this with everyone," he says. "Me. Other kids too. You're not alone." Aisha nods, barely. "I know, but freak, and go back where you came from" echo louder than anything else. Their words live rent-free in her chest. Miss Carter pulls her aside after class. "Aisha, this isn't right. You need to report them." Aisha looks down at her notebook, pages filled with angry scribbles. "I got this." But she doesn't feel like she's got anything. Doubt creeps in, slow and steady, like water under a door. Next day, it hits a boiling point. Trent shoves her in the hall. Hard. "You still here?" he growls. Kaylee's voice follows, sharp and venomous. "No one wants you, black girl." Brad steps in her path, arms crossed. "Run off, or we'll make you." Aisha freezes. Kids watch. Some laugh. Some look anywhere but at her. No one moves. Her fists tighten. Years of boxing in the city gym surge in her memory. Fast hands, steady footwork, the sound of gloves on pads. She breathes deep, counts to 3. She will not swing. Not yet. At lunch, Trent's crew surrounds her table. "You got 5 seconds to get out," Trent says, "or we'll drag you." She looks up, not afraid, just tired. Tired of being hunted. Tired of holding it all in. Jamal watches, eyes wide. But he says nothing. No one does. After school, Kai runs to her wide-eyed. "Sis, I saw them. They scary." She pulls him close. "I'm okay." She says it like a promise. But she is not okay. They keep pushing. The next morning, her locker is spray-painted in bold red letters. "Leave." Her hands shake as she opens it. Whispers follow her down the hall. Kaylee's voice is loud in every corner. She fights people. She's dangerous. Stay away. Brad slips a note into her binder. "After school. You're done." Some students snicker. Others frown. Whispers turn into murmurs. "They're going too far," someone says. But no one speaks up. Aisha's sketchbook takes the brunt of it. Her pencil snaps midline. Her drawings look like war. Dark lines, broken shapes, fists, and screams. She pours it all out in graphite. At home, she tells Lena everything. "They threatened me." Lena's eyes narrow. She grabs Aisha's hand. "You listen to me. You are enough. You do not break for cowards." Aisha nods. but the pressure's of ice, and it is tightening. Jamal finds her by the lockers later. They've hurt a lot of kids, Aisha. Everyone's too scared to stop them. She looks around. He is right. Kids with hunched shoulders, fake smiles, silence. She's not the only target. She's just the newest one. That afternoon, the trap is set. Trent's crew waits in the courtyard. The sun's beating down, and the tension is thick like August air. Kids gather, drawn by the promise of a show. Circles form. Phones appear. Trent steps forward, arms spread like a showman. Time's up, girl. Leave, or we make you. Kaylee flips her hair. There's no place for you here. Brad cracks his knuckles. Let's go. Aisha stands still, heart hammering, mouth dry, hands sweaty, but she is done hiding. She remembers the gym back home, punching bags, jump ropes, worn-down gloves. Her coach's voice, stay on your feet, guard up, never swing wild. Lena's voice joins the chorus, stand tall, do not bend. Jamal catches her eye from the crowd. He gives a small nod, silent support, a friend who knows. Aisha breathes in, deep. She dropped her bag, steps forward, eyes locked on Trent. The crowd murmurs. Phones come up higher. A ripple of excitement. Finally, someone's not backing down. Trent scoffs. What, you gonna cry? Kaylee laughs. She thinks she's tough. Brad throws his hands up. Let's teach her. They do not know. They do not know the hours she trained, the nights she boxed until her arms shook. They do not know what she is capable of. But they will. She squares her stance. Shoulders loose. Chin tucked. One of Trent's boys moves in first. Big mistake. Aisha's fists fly. Quick, clean. A jab to the shoulder, enough to send him stumbling. The crowd gasps. The mood shifts. She does not throw wild punches. She controls every move. She is not here to brawl. She is here to finish it. Trent rushes next, red-faced. He swings. She ducks, pivots, and steps back. Calm, focused, trained. Jamal moves through the crowd. That's enough, he yells. But it is chaos now. Ms. Carter storms, and moments later, fury in her eyes. Everyone stop. Phones lower. Kids scatter. Trent's crew backs off, stunned. Aisha stands in the center, breathing hard, unhurt, unmoved. She does not smile. She does not speak. But she has already won something big. Not just for herself. For everyone watching. For everyone too scared to speak. Because now, the silence is broken. 2025. It is go time. The courtyard buzzes like a hive. Words spread fast. It's happening today. After school, every hallway had whispers. Phones lit up. Now the courtyard is packed. Kids form a ring. Sun beating down, voices hushed. Tension crackles. Trent stands in the center, chest out, towering. His crew flanks him like guards at a throne. Kaylee smirks. Arms folded like this is a show she scripted. Brad cracks his knuckles, bouncing on his heels. Trent points at Aisha. You're gone, girl. Walk away while you can. Kaylee steps forward. This ain't your school. Brad echoes, louder now. Let's do this. Aisha stands just outside the ring still, backpack slung over one shoulder. Her eyes scan the crowd. Faces staring, phones recording, mouths open. Some kids cheer. Some look nervous. A few glance down, ashamed to be part of this. But no one steps in. Jamal is there, just outside the line. Aisha, you don't have to. I know, she says calm. But I'm not running. She drops her backpack slowly. Steps forward. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Trent laughs. What, you gonna swing? Aisha looks him dead in the eye. You want a show? You got one. Trent charges first. Sloppy, all muscle, no skill. Aisha sidesteps. Fussed. He stumbles past her. The crowd roars. Brad lunges next. Aisha blocks with her forearm, pivots, lands a clean push that sends him backward. Not a wild hit, not a brawl. Controlled. Trained. Measured. Kaylee shrieks. She's crazy. But Aisha is not crazy. She is done. Done with silence. Done with shrinking. Done with hate. Trent tries again, grabbing at her. She ducks under, slides away, spins, fists clenched but still held back. She is not here to beat them bloody. She is here to stand her ground. Ms. Carter bursts through the crowd. Enough. She storms into the ring, eyes blazing. Everyone out. Now. Teachers rush in behind her. Phones go down. The circle dissolves. Aisha stands tall, heart pounding. Her braids cling to her face, sweat on her brow. She looks at Trent, breathing hard, confused, furious. She did not swing first. She did not fall, and that burns him worse than any hit. Ms. Carter moves to Aisha. Are you okay? Aisha nods once. Yeah, I am. Trent glares at her, then at Carter. She started it. Carter turns on him like a storm. I watched half of that on 10 different phones. You're lucky all you're getting is suspension. Move. Trent's crew tries to slink away, but the damage is done. The spell's broken. They do not look so tough anymore. The crowd watches as Carter escorts Aisha toward the office, but something's changed. Heads nod at her. A girl claps quietly. A boy mutters, finally. Aisha meets Jamal's eyes across the crowd. He smiles. Not proud of the fight. Proud she stood. Aisha breathes deep. She was never the problem. And now, finally, everyone sees it. The next day at Westview High is quieter. Not silent. Schools are never silent, but different. The buzz is cautious. Conversations are hushed. Trent, Kaylee, and Brad? Suspended. Word spreads fast. No one misses them. Some kids still stare at Aisha like she is dangerous. But others? They nod, smile, slide over at lunch so she can sit. No one says it out loud, but something shifted. In homeroom, Miss Carter gives her a look, respect, not pity. You good? She asks softly. Aisha nods. Yeah, better now. Kai runs up after school, waving a piece of paper. Look, I drew you. It is a crayon picture of her standing tall, fists up, cape flying. You're like a superhero, he grins. She laughs, pulling him close. I didn't even hit anyone. Exactly, he says. At home, Lena is waiting. Arms folded, eyes sharp. You all right? Aisha shrugs. They started it. I finished it without throwing a punch. Lena nods slowly. Proud of you, baby. Not for standing in front of them, but for standing for yourself. The school hosts a meeting that week. Students, teachers, even a few parents. Ms. Carter leads it, voice firm. We failed some of you. We ignored warning signs. That ends now. Aisha speaks. Nervous, voice tight at first, but steady. They picked me because I'm new. Because I'm black. Because they thought I'd take it. She pauses. Looks out. I did. For a while. A lot of us did. Heads nod across the room. Kids who never spoke before start to share. Stories of shoves, slurs, isolation. A quiet boy says, they called me weird for my accent. A girl whispers, they said I was too brown. The room listens. No laughter, just truth. From that day, Westview starts shifting. Not perfect, but better. Teachers walk the halls more. Whispered insults are called out. A mural goes up in the art wing. Painted fists, open hands, diverse faces. Aisha's sketches line the border. Her anger, her fire, turned into color and meaning. Jamal joins the student council. He says, we need real voices in charge. Aisha helps him design flyers. She keeps boxing after school, but also starts an art club for kids who feel left out. Kaylee's lies are erased. Brad's threats fade. Trent's name? Not feared anymore. Aisha walks the halls now with her head up, braids swinging, eyes forward. Not invisible. Not afraid. Just Aisha.